Oh, morning. So, like we had a cold front move in, and it's just sort of like shocked the weather. Like we were getting warm, cold front, and we have to warm back up again. But it's not that bad. I find it funny that the other day I was walking on the other side because I threw garbage away, and I muttered to myself, because sometimes I think not everybody speaks English around here because I'm not in America or England. So I muttered to myself, why is there such a line for such small coffee? Doesn't anybody make it at home? Or something like that. It was a lot shorter. And the lady in line at Rumbaba was like, I don't know how to make coffee. And I was like, how do you not know how to make fucking coffee? I mean, I only rationalized the fact that she's getting some sort of super syrupy thing. Because, like, if you're just getting one cup of coffee, I guarantee you that even a Keurig is tons cheaper than going out to Rumbaba or any place that has a coffee place, because they have, that adds in the service cost. VAT, value added tax, because someone's serving you the coffee, so there's a value addition to it. Something like that. Another one of those very beautiful days. But like nobody's here, nobody's out. Certainly is awkward to just have semis trucking the way through. I get it, but Jesus. So Aaron's had like double all hands on deck meetings for his company and then the Demon company. Yeah. I was like, this is what happens when you take an extra day off for Easter. But your Wednesday morning one would have happened regardless.
Yeah.
But most of the meetings were talking about trying to, because it appears that like many European countries are starting to not necessarily see the light at the end of the tunnel, but things are brightening. And I'm saying this as the windows back there are messing with the lighting on the camera. So we're gonna go over here and, no, that's very Trump looking. Right there, that's nice. Aaron's like, what? It looks weird. And even as I brought up before, looking at the RIVM website, that it's looking, the positive direction is starting to happen. But one, this doesn't necessarily mean that we're good and ready to go by the 28th. It's probably going to be like, no one's kicking open the doors on the 28th, and everything's going back to normal, and we're actually having a 2 days later King's Day parade. I do not, yeah. So everything's going to get going back in a really short, slow timeline. And this isn't necessarily the only time this will happen. If it does dial itself back during the summer and they start noticing it, things will kind of get back to normal, but we may have to do this in October, which could delay the 2021 football season because we won't be able to practice.
Yeah.
Unless they say, hey, you can do a limited number of practice, a limited population of practice, like only get the guys there to do defense and only get the guys there to do offense. And I'm just like, we usually only have enough people to do nothing. So this won't affect the Hurricanes. It'll only affect game days when everybody shows up. Yes, I'm dragging them. But anyways, I hope that video, there wasn't much to the video, despite the fact that I did go up to Nord and dink around because I didn't put the camera forward. But yeah, that swan just like had like no clue. If it saw that boat, it didn't see it as a threat, which is why as I watched it during editing, well, I was like, that swan is kind of like humanity, and that big giant sailboat coming towards because the bridge was up. So here comes the sailboat and the swan just doot. He didn't see it yesterday because he wasn't with me and didn't watch the video, but yeah. Like,
Did the swan hit it?
it was, we can intuit this sort of thing. The swan was about 1.5 feet away from the sailboat. Like, yeah, It's super weird. It was like it was sort of like I was watching a train wreck. What could I do? I can't say, "Hey, Swan, move! There's a sailboat coming." But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna go on a bike ride today. Again, trying to alternate what I do. Go outside. I do have to go by the store. We do need. I can always send Aaron to the store. You gotta get. Right. You gotta get your liquor. You don't have to have it tonight. But yeah. Aaron has been on that call for 2.5 hours. 2 hours. I don't know. He and I were chatting about some things, and then he got a call, and he had to run out there. So I stayed on the bed and did some train stations and stretched and did, anyways. The bike ride yesterday was very strenuous because I was just having a mood, and I was up in like 6th and 7th gear a lot. Anyways, deductible from yesterday's. There's 6, and we only eat 4 for dinner, so there's 2 left over. No, I haven't done much anything today. That's why this thing is called social distancing and sheltering in place, sheltering at home, staying at home. Vive life in Taos. I'm going to the store at least because we need beers, lunch meat, and a couple other things. Oh, they're cleaning here. Philip just went over there. Guys playing at the square. Yeah, when I get home, I'm gonna look at my phone, look at the graphs and charts. I know you guys can get the links of your own to go to RIVM and stuff, but I'll get screenshots either tonight or tomorrow morning when I'm editing this, and I'll put them up in a separate screen, so I'm going to figure out where to place them as to not block my beautiful face. But anyways, yeah, I got groceries and stuff, not like heavy groceries, but I picked up beers for tonight and tomorrow. I was actually thinking ahead. I'm like, okay, get stuff for lunches, we can order in dinner, we can even go to Fabo for dinner. Get like macaroni tonight, that's fine, blah, blah, blah. Something, I don't know. But we need breakfast, we need lunches, beers. Aaron can go get his own liquor, that's of his problem. Oh, they're serving ice cream in there. Okay, I thought it might have been soup. It's ice cream. I can definitely tell that things are relaxing a fair bit. Like, people are looking at the RIVM, and I understand that this is a bad thing. This is a bad idea. We don't, it's still possible that the butcher and other places will keep their 1.5 meter distance. They may still have limited entry into stuff, but a lot of people are super convinced that at least the Netherlands, if not Amsterdam, are going to be relaxing about beginning of May. And Philip, as optimistic as he is for being Dutch, he thinks mid-May for Porterhouse.